and thank you for joining us for episode number 2 of the Frank Sensei. I am your host, Sensei Randy, the head instructor and owner here at WCMAC. I would like to thank all the parents for all your support, not only here at WCMAC, but continuing to bring your kids here to the dojo. Remember, if we let these kids quit, they will quit everything that they start. It's important for you guys to be the role model. Remember, Sensei's a great role model. Fantastic, I like to say, but you are just a better role model. You brought them here. You led them here to me. I tip my hat off to every single parent. Please continue to bring your children into the dojo. Remember, I can't stress enough the amazing benefits our martial arts program has for not only here in the dojo and your performance, but outside in the real world, outside in the real day-to-day life that you guys and myself actually face every single day. Sometimes we don't like our boss, sometimes we don't like our coworkers, but what do? Throw in the towel, walk away, quit, run away? No, we continue to open up our mind and absorb in what we like to say, adapt. It's very important. You are in control of your situation. If you allow that situation to control you, you will be miserable. You can change that. If you change your brain, you change your subconscious, and you change that mindset. Remember, adapt and absorb, and everything will be okay. And that goes back to our kids. Remember to be an incredible role model as you guys are. Remember, if you guys quit bringing them, they quit coming and they quit learning. It's important that until they are 18 and able to make that decision on what's best for their life, it's important that you guys continue to guide them in the right direction. I remember, and I can speak for myself, there was many times where I wanted to just give up. I wanted to just quit. Even in my childhood days, in my journey in martial arts. And that's why I thank my mom and dad and my family for continuing to support me, continuing to bring me to my martial arts classes, continuing to teach me and reinforce the meaning of commitment. If you commit to something, you have to finish it. You have to. It's so important. And that trickles down later on in life for you guys. When these kids grow up to be old enough to get a job, old enough to face some incredible challenges, I promise you, they will be thinking back into their martial arts journey and what happened throughout that journey when they didn't want to come to karate and you guys talked to them and you guys made sure that you stressed to them that this is why martial arts is important and this is why commitment is important. But one thing that really drives me crazy is I hear a lot of the time, I'm going to be quitting karate because Johnny just doesn't want to come to class anymore. Well, you don't tell Johnny, do you want to go to the doctor? You don't tell Johnny, do you want to go to church? You don't tell Johnny, are you ready for a shot? You don't tell Johnny, do you want to go to school today? You shouldn't tell Johnny, do you want to go to martial arts? You should tell Johnny, it's 4 o'clock. Johnny, you know it's time to get ready. Let's go. Let me reflect on how important repetition is. Just like martial arts, I can't do a certain move, a difficult kick, or get through a certain barrier without repetition. It's impossible. When you fall, you gotta get back up. Same thing, Johnny doesn't want to come to karate, he's giving you a hard time. Don't quit on him, because that is the first example of quitting for Johnny is when you quit. So parents, I continue to tip my hats off to you. There's no job harder than to be parents. And I see that. I'm not a parent myself, although I have a lot of kids here at the dojo that I consider my kids. But I'm not a parent, I don't have a kid of my own. So I continue to tip my hats off for you because I can just imagine how challenging it is. I experience it every single day because I deal with children and parents on all walks of life. One thing that is very similar and that we all have in common is that sometimes when things get tough, we got to continue to break through. And we are the first sign, the first example of discipline for these kids. If you listen to Johnny when Johnny says, I don't want to go, then we are just teaching Johnny that it's okay to quit. It's okay to give up. It's okay to run away. It's okay to just focus on something else and forget about commitment. When you commit to something, it's incredibly important that you train these children to commit and complete whatever they committed to. So if it's getting their black belt, if it's being a doctor and going through school, if it's a soccer program, if it's a football program, whatever it may be, it's important to teach them it's not right to give up. It's not right to quit. Keep fighting, parents, and I will be here to reinforce that fight.